Hello everyone, welcome to the Stock Martin channel. I have another great video for you today. We are going to tackle Lucid Motors. We are going to be talking about this. The downward pressure, the volatility that we've had this week has been incredible. What I think that the future is of Lucid Motors, we will be talking about this and more. Before we get down into it and get started, give me that big thumbs up button. It'll keep me alive on YouTube. If you are new to the channel, smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, get all so you can get all my videos. I do have very nice promotions down below using my Moo link. Will guarantee you free stocks just for opening an account, putting down any amount of money. You will be guaranteed free stocks valued up to $3,500. If you put in $100 or more, we'll get you a chance to win an iPhone 13 Pro. But if you put in $2,000 or more, we'll get you 3 additional stocks, each valued up to $3,500. I have had viewers write me that they did now get Tesla stock, Apple stock, and Amazon stock. So take advantage of those as the promotions will not last long. I did now want to transition and talk to you about Lucid Motors, as it has been a roller coaster of a week for the stock, going as low as about $36 at one point in time. We will be talking about this and where the future of the company can go. There have been a lot of information coming out this week, most specifically that the Security and Exchange Commission has subpoenaed Lucid Motors to review its financial statements. Back when it was a SPAC, it was a special purpose acquisition company, Churchill Capital, that did give a lot of investors information, documentation of the financial status of the company and its forward-looking futures. So that is now being evaluated, and there's more information that is slowly coming out. I have been speculating in my past videos what I am thinking about this subpoena and what is going on. It looks like a lot of these things are becoming to be fruitful. They are becoming to be true. And basically, I did want to share those with you. So right now, I did just want to show you which article I am getting this information from. It is from Seeking Alpha. The title of this article is Lucid Motors, the SEC subpoena, an interesting look into the merger. So this is the article that I am getting this information from if you wanted to go back and read and double check my facts. So basically what has been happening is that Churchill Capital in the past did raise a lot of money, and they did come up with financial statements and financial valuations to show investors out there that Lucid Motors is a very good company to get into. They also showed, according to its financial statements, that its valuation is so much cheaper than Tesla. So they were definitely trying to entice investors to get into there, specifically the PIPE investors. What has now been coming out is that some of these numbers were not accurate. Some of these numbers were overemphasized in saying that Lucid Motors is such a great deal that it's very cheap in its valuation. But as we have now seen that the Q3 numbers have, the earnings report did come out, and I do think that it did set off some red flags in my own personal opinion, that now the SEC is starting to evaluate and starting to look at Lucid Motors futures. So what has happened is that Churchill Capital, I think, over-exaggerated and overshowed how much money Lucid Motors currently has and how much money they could make into the future. According to Churchill Capital's statements and financial valuations showed that Lucid Motors will have enough money to sustain the company at least for about 13 months without selling one single vehicle. We have now seen that this is possibly not true because Lucid Motors is now trying to raise money just recently with the note offerings for the company to get about $1.75 billion in money to ramp up its productions of its vehicles. So 2 very big things I did want to just mention. Am I worried about this? Am I worried about this company? The answer is a big no. Do I think that Churchill Capital, CCIV, try to exaggerate and try to get more investors into this by pumping up the stock? Yes, I do think that, and that is now being obvious with the subpoena. However, Lucid Motors is cooperating fully with this investigation. I think that it will be ironed out. I think everything will be clear. Remember, this isn't the first time that a company has been subpoenaed according to the SEC. We've had a lot of EV startup companies that have had these same subpoenas. Tesla has been subpoenaed 4 times to my knowledge. We've also had most recently a lot of the companies being subpoenaed as well. Whenever they start digging in and they start looking at the valuations in the companies, I definitely think that it is going to raise a lot of questions, especially with these SPAC companies, the special purpose acquisition companies. They are companies such as Churchill Capital that is trying to raise a lot of money to get this company, to get this stock in the stock market. CCIV did bring Lucid Motors into the stock market on July 26th of this year, and I do think that it did pump up this stock because they showed that the financial statements that this company is projected to do a lot more in sales, a lot more in revenue than potentially it could have. But we'll definitely have to see. I am still very bullish on this company. I have not sold one single stock. I have actually added on a little bit of a stock just because we've had this huge dip down. We will be talking about the stock and the stock charts in just 1 minute, but I did just want to give you very big summaries of this article. The details are now showing that Lucid's merger showed multiple changes in the sizing of its funding and its valuation since the Churchill Capital CCIV did show investors a very attractive valuation to try to get these investors on board. Remember, they were comparing it to Tesla. They were saying that Lucid Motors is a lot more cheaper than Tesla. At one point, they were saying that it is having a valuation that is less than 2% of Tesla's valuation based on this company that it is going to grow. And so they could have misled investors. This is one of the very big reasons why they are being subpoenaed, and to make sure that it is being truthful whenever we do see as investors what this company is worth and its valuation into the future. So at the moment right now, according to this article, Lucid's valuation of more than $70 billion, its legal execution risk liability suggests that it will have a lot more volatility, and you should be warranting cautions at the price of Lucid Motors as it is right now. That being said, in my own opinion, I still think that this is a great company. I do still believe in this stock. Whenever you do compare this company to other EV startup companies just that came out, Rivian does have a lot more evaluation of the company. Again, it has not been under a subpoena according to the SEC. But that being said, look at how many vehicles Rivian has produced. Look at pretty much all their revenue. They have not done anything. When we do compare it to Lucid Motors is still a good deal. It's a steal of a deal, in my opinion only. If you can get this stock under $40, I still stand by that. And I did put my money where my mouth is, and I did buy some more stock into it. I have not sold any. But I did want to just give you this great news. In my opinion, the more the news is coming out, the more clarification we are getting. Let me just transition and show you what Barron's is saying also about this. Remember, more authors, more analysts are reviewing Lucid Motors, and it's starting to come out that it is not as bad as a lot of investors thought. I do think that we had a panic sell of this stock that brought this stock very low. But according to Barron's article, we have that Lucid stock's bad week may end up on a good note. We are starting to see that this is starting to rebound quite a bit. I did want to also just mention that since Lucid Motors did announce that they are having a debt sale, remember they are having this convertible senior note offering of $1.75 billion. This is going to be very important for the company because they are going to be using this money to ramp up production. And I did just want to show you this because right now, since they are under this very big microscope from the SEC, they have to be very, very clear as to what they're going to be doing with this money. They have said that according to this money, they're going to be using it for the development, manufacturing, distribution of their products related to their electric vehicles, electrical storage systems, as well as investments in renewable energy. So again, they are going to be using this money for good to grow the company, and it is going to be great news. I do, again, think that Lucid Motors is a good stock, and I do think that it will be great into the future. Let me just show you also how is the stock doing What are we thinking? Where is this stock going to be going? Let me just show you what has happened yesterday with this stock. The stock did end at $36.56. Right now, at this time of recording, you are seeing that now it has jumped up to $38.30 whenever this video is being recorded. If we go back in the past 5 days, we have had that big sell-off whenever all this SEC subpoena news did come out. And now that we've had those the special option notes coming out, a lot of downward pressure. We have sold this stock of more than 18% just in yesterday alone, but we are starting to have a nice recovery. We are starting to get, a lot of investors getting into this stock again. I do believe, in my own opinion, that this stock is very good. It will do great into the future if you are a long-term holder. Under the $40, in my opinion, this is a steal of a deal in this company, and you are seeing that the stock prices are starting to go up. In the past 1 month, we are down still 10%. We have tested our resistance, the top of $55.50 3 times in the past 1 month. On November 16th, November 19th, and November 29th, we have tested $55, but now we are at a bottom. In the past, we did have a stabilization in the stock at $40. We are now under that $40. At one point in time, we actually dropped down at $36.50, which in my opinion is a steal of a deal. I did now just want to transition, tell you what the Tip Ranks analysts are saying out there. Right now we had 3 analysts review this. They do give it an average of a moderate buy, 2 a strong buy, 1 a sell. Whenever we do look at the next price target in the next 12 months, it is giving us about 15% upside from right now. In the next 12 months at an average of $44.33. The highest price target we are seeing is about $60. I definitely think that we can get there. The lowest price target in the next 12 months is $16. If you average all this together, this is where we're getting our $44.33. Now, I did just want to transition to show you what Wallet Investor is saying about this. They are using technical analysis and past trading history. In the next 1 year, in the next 12 months, they are forecasting about a $66 price target. But in the next 5 years, you are having a potential of $155 in the next 5 years. I do think that this is being very conservative, and I do think that this is a great long-term buy, especially if you are getting this stock. Even right now, under $40 is a steal of a deal. So at right now, it is $38.44. So if you look in the next 1 year, you have a great opportunity to increase your money. But always please do your own research and do your own due diligence before purchasing this or any other stock. Well, thank you so much for watching. Please give me that big thumbs up, the like button. If you learned something new, smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. If you are new to the channel, welcome. And also, please share this video with others, your family, friends, coworkers, that next door neighbor, so we can continue to grow this channel. Also, take advantage of the links down below to Moomoo. They have the best promotion out there. If you open an account right now using my link down below, we'll guarantee you a free stock valued up to $3,500. If you put in $1 or more, we'll get you an additional free stock valued again up to $3,500. If you put in $100 or more into that account, we'll grant you a chance to win the iPhone 13 Pro as a Christmas gift. If you put in $2,000 or more, you will be guaranteed 3 additional stocks, each valued up to $3,500. I have had viewers write me that they did get Tesla stock, Amazon stock, and Apple stock. So take the advantage of that, as this promotion will not last long. But again, thank you so much for watching, supporting this channel, and for all your support. Remember, go out there and make some money, but most importantly, enjoy your weekend, enjoy your family. Have a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you on the next one. Thank you.